Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you the books that I'm planning to read in the month of May. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a little bit of a reading funk right now. Not a reading slump, but a reading funk. I don't know what the heck I'm in the mood to read right now. I obviously have a massive collection of books to choose from, but I have no idea what books to choose. I'm also traveling quite a bit this month, so I'm not sure how much reading I'm going to get accomplished. I don't know about you guys, but for some reason when I'm traveling, I just find it so difficult to get through books. I can read on road trips just fine, but when it comes to airports and airplanes, it ain't happening. I ain't reading very much. It's probably because I'm a people watcher and I'm super nosy and I like to listen in on conversations and just watch people. So a lot of the time I'm distracted from reading my own book. But hopefully I can get quite a bit of reading done this month. We'll see what happens. Without further ado, let me share the books that I'm planning to read in the month of May. The first book I'm planning to read this month is The Crowns Game by Evelyn Skye, and this book comes out on May 17th. I've actually already read the first 2 chapters on this book and I'm already completely sold on this story. I'm super stoked for it. I've already talked quite a bit about this book in several of my videos, so I'm just gonna give you some like book buzzwords. Russia, enchanters, magic, duel, secrets, and theater. Oh snappity snap, does that not sound amazing? It sounds amazing to me. There are a lot of elements in this book that I just adore, and I can't wait to get deeper into the story. Next on my list is kind of a random one. It's one that's been on my shelf for quite a while now, but like I said, I'm in kind of a weird reading funk and I just don't really know what I'm in the mood for. And I saw this book and I was like, maybe I'll read you, and that is Stormdancer by Jay Kristoff. I read Illuminae, which was co-written by Jay Kristoff, and I loved it. And I saw Jay Kristoff at Y'all West this past weekend, and it kind of reminded me of this book, so I was like, maybe I'll pick that up. And I forgot how awesome this book sounds too. It's a Japanese-inspired fantasy story, and I know that there's like a steampunk element to it as well. And we follow this girl and her father who are on a mission for the leader of their land, and they find this mission nearly impossible to complete. But you don't come back to the leader empty-handed. That ain't gonna happen. He gonna destroy you if you come back from one of his missions empty-handed. There's also quite a bit more to this story, but that's all I really want to know at this point in time. I'm not gonna lie, the rest of it sounded really complicated, so I'm interested to see how it kind of all works out. So this is the first in a trilogy that I had no plans to start this year, but hey-o, it just might happen in the month of May. The next one is one that I'm carrying over from my April TBR. It's one that I just didn't get the chance to reread in the month of April, and I really wanted to reread it, and that is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I was really bummed that I didn't get the chance to reread this book last month, but I definitely want to make it happen this month, and I love this first book, but I just never got around to carrying on with the series, which is a typical Jessie move. But I am really hoping to reread this book this next month. If you don't know what the Raven Boys series is about, this is the story of a psychic's daughter and her adventure with these 4 boys who attend a local private school. Together they attempt to uncover the mystery behind this Welsh legend. It's super great and probably one of the most original YA books that I've ever read, and I just really appreciate it, and I can't wait to get back into this story and to kind of relive it again. Next up on my list is The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. It's happening, guys. At least I hope it happens. I'm hoping to get to the second book in the series. I really hope it happens. I just need to get back into this series. It's just gotta happen, and I'm gonna try to make it happen in the month of May. I'm not gonna say what this book is about because everybody and their brother and their sister and their mother and their uncles and their aunts and their nephews and their neighbors and their dogs know about this book already, so I don't need to repeat it. But I am looking forward to getting back into this book. It's about dang time that I get back to it, so I'm really hoping that I can make it happen this month. Finally, I just want to mention the Booksplosion book of the month for the month of May. It's one that I've already read and I don't plan to reread it, but it is a very important book, and I'm glad that this one was the one that was chosen for the book of the month, and that is What We Saw by Aaron Hartzler. This is the story of a rape case that takes place in this small town at this high school. It's a really dark story, but it's a really important one, and I really recommend picking up this book and reading it with us this month. Our live show will be on May 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Pull Bananas Books, so go pick up this book, read it, and then join us for the live show. So those are the books that I'm hoping to read in the month of May. Again, I do have a pretty busy month, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it happen for all of these books, but I would like to get to a majority of them. You guys should let me know down below what books you're planning to pick up this next month. Also, let me know down below if you have read any of the books that I've mentioned within this video and what you thought of them. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so click subscribe if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, chew. And I saw Jay Crest. Sometimes I just can't talk and it really sucks. I can't spit out my freaking words.